Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have the RSI Perseus in our hands. A shout out to this man right here, Sarge. He's the one who has allowed us to take a look at it, and this will be a very first look. Didn't look at any leaks or anything like that. The only thing I did watch was the behind the ship, which revealed a little bit, but we're gonna take a look on the outside. We're gonna give it a rating on the outside. We're gonna give it a rating on the interior, the engineering. We're gonna give it a rating on its combat, and then an overall rating at the very end to know if it's a buy or pass. So let's start off here. Taking a quick look at the outside. Gotta say, I gotta say it right away. The Perseus goes to the gym, and it goes to the gym to do leg day. My goodness, look at these beautiful, beautiful landing gear. Very thick and ready to land hard and fast if need be. On the outside here, lots of detail. And again, this is just honestly what makes this ship so beautiful. You see the docking collar right there. And you know, we'll go through and check out everything, but it's got a couple of ways to enter. But again, gonna be a first look, so not gonna know every little detail about it. It's like a first impressions type thing. Should you buy it? Because I would assume if you're watching this video, it is IAE, and this is available for purchase, I would assume, or it will be within the week or two of IAE. So I think RSI day is actually day number 1, so it will be available on RSI day, I would assume, and you can see if you want to purchase it or not. But again, landing gear, very solid, very thick. And then you look at the back here. We'll take a look at the back real quick before we go inside. Absolutely gorgeous, and it just, like, this ship looks mean. It looks angry, you know, and that's the one thing I really like about it. They talked about it being, I believe, a gunship, so it's not supposed to be, you know, a ship that takes out capitals. It's supposed to take out ships like the Constellation, ships of that caliber, and you would essentially compare it to a hammerhead, is what everyone's saying. So, okay, let's take a look here. We've got the elevator. One thing that we're gonna notice right off the bat, once I get the elevator here, there we go. One thing we're gonna notice right off the bat, we got a personnel elevator, but we also have on the back over here a cargo bay elevator, kind of like the Taurus, right? The Constellation Taurus. There's a cargo bay elevator there that you can kind of take the cargo elevator down and pull it back up, and it's kind of like an ease of use of the cargo. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. With these bigger ships, it might be active getting lost. Okay, we might be actively getting lost in the ship, but that's what it's all about. It's a first look. It's my first impressions, and that's why it's, you know, that's what makes my videos unique, is I'm just kind of going in and looking. Okay, so this is really interesting, right? This is the these are the torpedoes, and as you can see, not unlocked at the moment, but you can see that there are 5 torpedoes on this side, 5 on this side, but also space for 5 and 10 more torpedoes. So really cool, and a very different design than the Perseus, which is amazing. We got the elevator there. On this side, we have 10 and then 10 more torpedoes. So again, this is 40 torpedoes that you can use ideally if you hook them all up and you have them all ready here, and then any of them that you put on the cargo side as well, you can use those. This is the docking collar. Oh, sorry, that was actually for the cargo lift. So as you can see, a little bit like the Constellation Taurus, where it kind of goes down. This just feels much better to use, by the way, though, because the ramps are on the left and right side. I really prefer that, other than the Taurus, where it's like they're kind of with the ship. They're angling with the ship. I'd rather them on the left and right side. That's much better. We got a window we can look out there. I like that. This is, of course, the docking collar, the docking door. Very cool. We got a ladder that goes up here. And again, I don't know if you've seen engineering at all whatsoever, but ladders, you can have one override on a door. But let's say someone uses the override to close the door when there's no power. You can no longer open that door again until the power comes back on. So having a ladder, very important for those situations. But let's take a look over here. Oh, we've got the relays, the fuses. Those are going to be a big factor as well. Another ladder that goes up with the door. That's actually sick. This ladder goes all the way to the top right here. We're not going to take that just yet. I would assume, so these are battery, gravity gen, and battery components here. This is interesting. So a battery, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, a battery would be if the power generator goes down, you have like a backup generator battery. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe I'm just kind of overlooking something. Main elevator here, the gravity gen right there, and then you've got the turret. We're not going to get in the turret just yet. That'll be during the combat test, which is coming up very shortly. But that's the one of the main turrets. By the way, size 8 weapons on that turret, so that's absolutely insane. Okay, let's take the elevator up here. Let's see here. So this elevator goes down. We're gonna take this one on this side to the lower deck real quick. This ship is absolutely beautiful, by the way. My goodness, man. All right, so we're on the lower deck right now. We're on level 0. Let's go to the main deck next. This is exciting, man. Again, another shout out to Sarge for allowing us to borrow this so that we can do a quick review on it. This is awesome. Okay, so this is something I noticed, and if you watched my previous video, now we get to see it in real time, right? I'm gonna go directly to the back room here. This is the engineering room. I love this. If you didn't get to check my engineering video, I have one where I take out the Asgard and I, end up taking it into battle, and it gets to the point where it's soft death. So it's no longer, it doesn't work any longer. And in the Asgard, I gotta come down off the elevator, in one door, then through another door. It's just a big mess. I really like that all the components are nice and tucked in this room. And you literally, as an engineer, this is your room. I think this is really nice. I absolutely love this design, having the engineering in one room. Let's go back to the main deck here. We've got the mess hall. By the way, something they said they improved from the Polaris is that this ship has a lot of directional signals. It tells you where to go. It tells you how to get there. I get lost on ships very easily, and I think that the Polaris didn't do a very good job of telling me. I think that the Idris did better, but I think this is much better. So mess hall, you got some stuff here. You got some tables here. You got some shelves. I would assume that you place, maybe you can place the med gels there. I don't know, but you got a pool table here. Now, there's a basketball court somewhere on the ship. I don't know if it's on the cargo bay there, but I think there's a basketball court somewhere. But regardless, you can play basketball, they said. I'm curious if you can play pool. Make these mini games an actual thing in this, on these ships. I think that would be so cool when you're not in war and you're waiting for a battle to happen or whatever, I think it'd be really cool. The crew quarters. Here we go. We've got a bathroom. We've got 6 beds, which is really nice. Okay, over here, this doesn't have a name, but oh, okay, this is the armory. I mean, that's what I would call it. This is the armory right here. So you got all your weapons that you can place in. You've got your suit lockers, which we don't have yet. But if anyone's seen the development of Star Citizen lately, these things have got to be coming soon. There is just a lot being developed very fast. More for your weapons here, really cool. I don't see any storage. I'm curious where the storage is. I'm sure we'll find it somewhere. Yeah, it's mostly, yeah, there it is right there, storage locker. So each of these beds have a storage locker for them. Every single bed has its own storage locker. I love that. That's really cool. Let's head out here again. So we've got the engineering deck. We checked out the mess hall, and let's go back over here. Hey, there's Sarge. Looking good, Sarge. Let's check out over here. So we've got an entire area where we can kind of see the cargo deck. So I believe it's 96 SCU of cargo that could be placed down there. Very cool. Cooler system. So this is the cool. I don't know if I like this. Okay, because we've got some relays here and we've got a cooler here, but the engineering deck was back there. I'm not sure. And you got a power plant over here. So I guess not all of the components are back there in the engineering room. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe there's extras back there. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, but escape pods, you got 2 of those. Oh, that's why. There's another engineering terminal over here. So you need multiple engineers watching multiple things. You've got the torpedo console as well. By the way, those torpedoes can be manually put in with the max lift. I'm not sure of any. I would assume the multi-tool will be able to do it as well. So this engineer has this room essentially with the torpedoes, and there's another turret seat right there as well. And I would assume that's the other size 8 turret there. Cool. Okay. And then we have one last floor to check out. Of course, this is the ladder that goes down. We have one last floor to check out. Now, I didn't give the exterior a rating yet, and that's on me. That's my mistake. I'm going to give the exterior a 8 out of 10 for how angry the ship looks and how scary it looks from the exterior. I absolutely love that. So 8 out of 10 for that. I'd say that I'd like it to be a little bigger. It's kind of on the same size as the Hammerhead. Of course, I want it to be bigger for no reason whatsoever. Just big ship equals cool. Oh, here we go. So this is, of course, the pilot seat. You've got a co-pilot as well. And you've got a, I believe, yeah, a gunner seat as well. And of course, just in case, things get hairy, you got an extinguisher there too. I really like this pilot seat. We're not going to pilot this today. We might if we get into space, but I'm going to have Sarge pilot it while I sit on a turret and we'll take like a combat mission or whatever. But I love that animation right there. Watch. So I'm getting out. I slide down. Really cool animation in the pilot seat. I absolutely love that. You've got again, a little weapon locker over here, which is really cool. You can close that up. That's awesome. That is really, really, really cool. Okay, so this is interesting. I want to talk about this real quick. This is an airlock, right? But if you notice, the airlock is right next to the pilot quarters. So if you watch behind the ship, and I had a video reacting to that, you'll see that this airlock here actually has multiple doors. Okay, so the reason it has multiple doors is because apparently before this it was just one door, and if you can shoot through an airlock to get in, and imagine being able to get in, you're right near the pilot's area, right? So they added a couple doors to it, and as you can see, 3 different doors, ladies and gentlemen. The outside door, this inside door with bars. I don't know if that makes it take more shots. I would assume so. Normally it's like 1 clip, and then this door on top of all of that. So my goodness, like you were not getting through there ever. So good luck to you. But looks like, okay, so all of this stuff, you see we got the escape pods, and then of course the captain's quarters. This is Sarge's room, okay, sitting behind the desk. Apparently you can, no way, there's a camera on this. Are you kidding me? There's a camera that is, what does this open do? Oh, you can open the door. Okay. That's amazing. So if I like, so you see Sarge is kind of opening right now. If I close this and then I lock it, Sarge can't get in. Okay, so he's gonna try to get in. He can't. And then I'll say he knocks, knock, and I say, okay, Sarge, come on in. And I unlock it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really bad. But basically, I'd hit the unlock button right over there, which I'm not able to do because I'm bad. But you guys get the idea. There we go. Okay, so now it's open. Now Sarge can get in. Okay, really cool though. Love that. Love that. You got the bed for the captain back here and a couple more weapon racks over here. Okay, so interior-wise, okay, the mirror works. I don't know why my eyes look like that. That is really creepy. My helmet is on. I think that might be why. My helmet is now off. So as you can see, I'm looking good today. Got a nice clean shave. And when the helmet's on, I look very scary. So CIG, could you fix this, please? This is weird. Okay. All right. So interior wise, so I gave the exterior an 8 out of 10. Interior, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I like the interior. I like the labeled areas. Very, very good. Now, if Sarge can help me out, we're going to go to the flight deck, and I'm going to have Sarge start her up. I'm gonna get inside the gunner's seat and we're gonna do a sound test. So we're gonna listen to the engines rev up, okay? I'm gonna get in my co-pilot seat and we're gonna listen to these engines and see what they sound like. Very excited for this. All right, here we go. Sound test coming up here right now. Let's see what this engine sound like. Oh my word. Wow. That is absolutely insane. I just love, it's like, I don't really know. It's just like a sonic boom for the engines. I love that. That is so cool, dude. That is so sick. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a boost sound check as well when we get up top, when we get into space. There's the, there's of course the landing gear being put away. I love that. Awesome. Oh, she just looks so beautiful, man. It's just like a perfect size ship, by the way. Like, I feel like the Polaris is a bit too big. The Idris is way too big. I feel like this is like a perfect size ship. And it's a 6-man ship, so if you have a few friends, you can make it work. Here's Area 18 in all its glory as well. Wow. What a gorgeous ship this is, guys. I mean, that's insane. Absolutely insane. All right, there's the boost sound. Here we go. All right, boost is a little bit quiet, and that's okay. It was a tad bit quiet. It wasn't that quiet. You don't expect it to be crazy. I feel like the Shiv is insane in terms of the boost noise. But I'm a big fan of red. Take a look at the red on it. That is just so beautiful, man. Look at this. Look at her. Wow. Oh, the lights. Oh, this is just such a good shot, dude. I can't even, I mean, guys, look at this ship, man. Wow. Gorgeous. I don't know. I gotta know, what do you guys think of the Perseus? Do you own one is what I want to know. Let me know down in the comment section below. How long has it been since you pledged for one of these? If you do own one, I know people have been waiting a very, very long time. Are you satisfied? You know, are you satisfied with it? I personally, without being someone who has done all of that, I am very satisfied with it. Combat's gonna be the next big test for me, though. I want to see what kind of combat this baby can do. Oh wow, there's so many targets, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dude, that is insane. That is insane. What do I do about this? Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're really gonna die? We're in nav, we're in nav. Smart play, I like this. Okay, Panthers. Panthers it is. Boom! Oh my goodness, guys. We are in a war right now. This is a war. Panthers. Guys, wait a minute. We're locked in. How's this damage, guys? Is it good? Medusa cannon, go! Okay, that's not gonna work. Ooh, that's not good. Oh boy, oh boy. Guys, I don't know what. I'm so bad at this. I think we got him. Nice. Okay, that guy's down. This is insane. Why is this so hard? Nice. Okay, Medusa cannon on this guy. Right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 shot. Oh my gosh, dude. That is insane damage, guys. I switch weapons with mouse wheel. Yeah, mouse wheel switches weapons. Mouse wheel up is the Panther repeaters, and then mouse wheel down is the RSI Medusa cannon, the size 8 cannon. Oh, this was good though. We got a couple more to neutralize and we'll be good to go. About 9 clicks out, and we can attack right here when we get out of nav, which is good. Koala Puncher, thank you for the follow. Perfect. Look at that. Look at this damage, guys. And then we switch. Panthers. Yep. Look at this damage. Oh, it's so good. And we switch again while that recharges. I don't know if this is going to be very effective, though. We'll just do this again. This is so sick is what it is. Oh my goodness, man. All right, we killed that guy. Where's the last guy? Over here. Last guy's over here. Oh, there he is. Get him. Medusa cannon. Boom. Boom. Come on. Boom. That was sick. Oh, good call. Good call. Oh, gosh. I'm so much better. Dude, Stickman, you're so much better than me at that. Oh, he crashed into the rock. Ha ha ha. That stinks for you, buddy. Get him. Oh, great, dude. Great driving. My goodness, man. Oh, this Gladius is fast. And he ain't dying. Oh, look at this driving, man. He's like tilting up so that we can see him. So well done, dude. So well done. Tap Q for other turret settings. Oh, yeah, this is an interesting one. I don't really like this one because I can't tilt up. Oh, this is the other one. I actually don't mind that one, too.
We lost one of our own.
I don't mind that one, too, actually. This is a good one right here. Where am I fighting here? Yeah, see, this is where I'm really bad. Nice job, guys. Yeah, you guys are carrying me pretty hard here. Yeah, I like this turret one. What is this guy's right here? I like this one a lot. Whatever this setting is. I'm looking for a heavy fighter. I like the Scorpius a lot. I don't know if I think the Scorpius is a medium fighter. Ooh, crazy damage. So in terms of the combat test, I honestly, there's a little bit of a skill issue there with my turret gameplay. Just knowing when to use the Medusa cannon and when to use the well, it comes with the Gatling, but we had repeaters on there. And it just comes down to using the Medusa cannon for more of the, you know, larger ships and then the repeater for the smaller light fighters. I feel like they did a decent amount of damage, but honestly, I was expecting a bit more damage with me being on a Medusa cannon. And then also we had another player on a Medusa cannon as well. I was expecting a bit more damage. And on top of that, we had a pilot. So we crewed this with 3 and it's expected to be crewed with, I think, 6. So half the crew, maybe, you know, the damage output is a lot greater. I would expect it to be a lot greater when it comes to crewing this with a full 6 players. But with 3, it felt a little bit underwhelming. That being said, very tanky, just, you know, without looking at stats or anything, very tanky right off the bat. I feel like there was a lot of damage being soaked by the Perseus. So I really like that part about it. But, I'm going to give combat a 7.5 just based on my experience with the 3-man crew. That doesn't mean it's bad in terms of combat, just my experience with a 3-man crew. Overall, let's talk about it, right? Is the Perseus buy or pass? Well, based on the exterior, the interior, and the combat, I'm honestly going to say that I have to sit in the middle here, right? It has gone up about $150. It is now $800 on the pledge store, which honestly is a lot of money. But if this is gonna take your capital size ship type spot, you know, maybe you're not, you know, you're a crew of 6, you've got a small org that's building and you need something that you guys can crew together, I think this is honestly going to be your best bet. But personally for me, I'm going to wait till it gets in game. You know, obviously $800 is a lot of money to put towards a ship, and the price does match what it's capable of, and the price does match the evolution of the game. I think the increase is warranted based on, you know, the things that they've added since the concept and based on, you know, how far this game has come. I think there's just a lot more than they expected when this was first introduced in concept phase. So yeah, honestly, I'd be in the middle. I'd probably wait for it to come into game, or, you know, purchase it, you know, during a sale or when it's a bit cheaper, something like that. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really hope you enjoy these types of videos. Let me know in the comment section if you have a Perseus, and let me know how it's working out for you. And of course, guys, hit that sub button. I know everyone asks you to do that, but I really do. This is my full-time thing. I really do give these a lot of effort. So if you enjoy it, you know, there's a lot more to come. So lots more entertainment for you. And ladies and gentlemen, as I drift into the sunset, I will see you in the next video.